Good day to everyone. In this video, we'll discuss about another one model of SDLC, that is prototype model. What is this prototype in general? Prototype means it is like a working model or a product which is done for demonstration purpose. Before we carry out the actual development, a prototype will be developed to demonstrate how it would look like or how it would work. For this purpose, a prototype will be developed. Now, in SDLC, what is this prototype model? Let us discuss today. In prototype model, we have got various stages, that is requirement collection, design and development of a prototype, prototype testing, then customer review or approval, then if there is any defect and changes, then again it will come from the design and development stage. Then after the customer approval, it would be design. Then again it would be coding or programming. Then again it would be testing. Then it would be installation, and then finally it would be maintenance stage. Now let us see how it actually works. Whenever the customer gives the requirement, business analyst, he will go to the customer, he will discuss with him, he will gather all the requirement in the form of textual format, then he will send those requirement to the development team. Development team, they will start designing and developing of the prototype of product. Uh, Once the prototype is ready, then they will send it to the testing team to test it. Now, testing team, they will start testing the prototype of the product. If they find any of the defect, they will report it back to the development team. Now, development team, they will fix the defect in the prototype, and again they will send it for testing. This process will continue until the testing team certify that the prototype is good to move to next stage. Next, prototype will be sent to the customer. Customer, he will review the prototype. If he feels that the prototype is as per his requirement, then he will sign the agreement, or else he will request for the changes. Uh, the same process will continue until the customer approves the prototype. Once he approves, the actual design or coding and testing and installation, finally a maintenance, these stages comes only after the approval of the customer for the prototype. This entire process we call it as prototype model. Now, what is the difference between this actual testing and prototype testing? In prototype testing, it is the testing done to check whether we are meeting the customer requirement features in the prototype or not. But in the actual testing, testing the functionality of the software by entering the all the possible input value is called the actual testing. Now let us see what are the advantages of prototype model. Advantages are in the beginning itself, we set the expectation of the customer. That is, we make the prototype and we give it to him to verify it. Next advantage is there is a clear communication between the development team, testing team, and the customer or a client. The requirement and the final outcome of the project would be stable here, since there would be a clear communication, and so, the requirement are tested here by the client itself during the prototype test. We can get the stable product here. Next, another one advantage is customer gets the opportunity in the beginning itself to ask for changes in the requirement. It would be easy to do the requirement changes in the prototype rather than doing in the real software or the application. It would also reduce the cost, and also the expectation of the customers also are also met here. Now let us see what are the drawbacks or disadvantages of prototype model. In prototype model, since the every stages are tested or the application is first developed as a prototype and tested, and then it would be developed, there would be delay in starting the real project. So the delay is the main advantage in the prototype model. Now let us see what are the applications of prototype model. One of the application is whenever customer is new to the software industry, we go with the prototype model. And when developers are new to the domain, we go with this model. And when the customer is not clear about his own requirement, we go with prototype model. These are the applications of prototype model. In prototype, we have two types, that is static prototype and dynamic prototype. What is this static prototype? It is a type of prototype. Here, the entire prototype requirements are stored in a Word document along with the explanation and screenshot and also instruction on how to go about building the software, how the finished product will look like, and how it would work. This is what the static prototype means. Then let us see the dynamic prototype. Dynamic prototype, it is similar to the browser, but we cannot enter any information here. Only the features would be available here. Only the features will be available, but we cannot enter the data. It is like a dummy page made out of HTML. All the links, everything would be there, but we cannot enter the data, or we cannot click see the data here, outcomes. This is what the dynamic prototype means. Thank you for watching our video. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any of our video or updates. Thank you.